The Premier League will be back in action this weekend after the international break, and it is the fourth match of the 2025-2026 season. So let's quickly preview the matches of the England Big Six coming this weekend. And first match here is the match of Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. To be honest, we've not really seen much of Arsenal this season compared to what we saw last season. It's like this season their pattern is more of a defensive game than the attacking team of last season that we saw in Arsenal. And to be honest, it's making it very boring to watch Arsenal games, and it's costing them though. Yeah, it has cost them, like it's costing them, because against big teams they always struggle like that. Like it was a narrow win, like a very big narrow escape for them against um Manchester United, and they couldn't do that against Liverpool. If they had come out to play, I believe Arsenal would have gotten a result against that Liverpool last game before the international break. So for this game, Nottingham Forest against Arsenal, Arsenal against Nottingham Forest, it's going to be a tight one, considering the fact already that Nottingham Forest had already appointed a new coach, Ange Postecoglou, and so it's not going to be the same Nottingham Forest that West Ham beat 3-0 before the international break that Arsenal will be playing against this time around. So it's going to be a little bit tougher than expected for Arsenal going into this game. But a big team is always a big team, and Arsenal is at home to Nottingham Forest. Well, I expect it to be a very tight game. Yeah, a very tight game, and what I'm seeing here is a draw, like a 1-1 draw for Arsenal. If they could, like, what I'm seeing here is a 1-1 draw for Arsenal. The second match is West Ham against Tottenham Hotspur. West Ham surprisingly won their last game against Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to nothing, and Tottenham also lost last weekend. Going into this one, I'm still going to back Tottenham to win this game because Graham Potter is still the coach of West Ham United, and we know how Thomas Frank, the coach of Tottenham Hotspur, how tactical he can be. Forget the fact that he lost last game against was it I've forgotten the opponent, but I'm very sure he lost the game after beating Manchester City the previous week. But with the likes of Mohamed Kudus, Richarlison, Mamadou Sarr, and so many more, Xavi Simons will be looking to see him this time around in the Tottenham team. So with all these quality players in Tottenham, I'm not sure West Ham will be able to withstand what Tottenham is going to throw at them, even if they are at home. I'm not sure West Ham can be able to withstand it. So I will. I'm expecting Tottenham to get all 3 points from this game. Away from there, we'll be talking about Brentford against Chelsea. Chelsea is away in this game, and recently Brentford has always proven very stubborn to Chelsea, but the coach that way dey make am hard for Chelsea because no be him dey again. So we go see how this one go play out. Currently Chelsea is a team that is improving day by day, week after week, and coupled with the fact that they are a big team compared to this Brentford, I don't expect any other team from Chelsea apart from 3 points. Where we know how improved this Chelsea team is right now. So with the likes of Garnacho coming into the Chelsea team, Esteval Kopama, I expect him to make his return after the a little injury he had before the international break. Joao Pedro will be available, and so many other quality attackers. So I don't expect Brentford to be able to handle Chelsea this time around. So I expect Chelsea to go ahead and get all 3 points in this game. From there we move on to Burnley against Liverpool. This one is a very easy game for Liverpool. I no understand. Person don swim ocean finish, na small stream abi gutter na im wan come drown am. No possible now. So Burnley against Liverpool is just a walkover game. Like e no be any like, not there's nothing like underestimating anything here. Liverpool, Burnley against Liverpool, you no get wetin Burnley wan do. There's no way they are going to like have a pose any threat or difficulty to Liverpool in this game. So very easy game for Liverpool to get their 3 points, and a chance for them to still retain their top spot at the Premier League table and a 100% win record. And the last match of the weekend is the match between Manchester City and Manchester United. This is the match of the week. Man City against Man United. Right now, these two teams are not at their very best, and this is a Manchester derby. So we expect it to be as tight as it has always been, as hot as it has always been, because Manchester United is improving gradually, just little by little, and Manchester City seem to be dropping down little by little. I don't know what's wrong with Pep and his boys, but this is a Manchester derby. The one Manchester is rising, the other Manchester is dropping. So very tight game, very tight game. As like what I just see here is a clear draw. I don't see anybody winning this game. Very tight, like as always in Manchester derby. And I might even just go ahead to back Manchester United to win this game. If at all there's going to be a win from any side, I prefer I'll pick Manchester United ahead of this Manchester City team, because honestly I cannot explain what is wrong with I cannot explain what's wrong with Pep and his boys. But looking at this Manchester City squad, there are so many weaknesses, man. So many boys that are not supposed to, like, they are good though, but there are so many boys you can't be starting match with. Like when you look at the standard of this Chelsea Manchester City team, the standard that Pep has raised this team to, there are some boys in that team that are not supposed to be starting games. Yeah, but come on. Well, let's see how it goes. But wetin I see for here na draw for this game. Very tight game it's going to be, and very interesting one as well. Sweet. I That's what I hope though, because this kind of match is supposed to be like, it's not what we saw, not that match that we saw against Liverpool and Arsenal last weekend. This one, there are two attacking teams. Manchester United not defending, um Manchester City not defending. So I expect this one to be a very sweet uh, game, a Premier League game of the week. That will be all for the this weekend Big Six preview of the English Premier League.